Throughout my 15 years in the financial industry, I have had the privilege of assisting numerous clients with portfolios exceeding tens of millions. And over again, I have seen the power of this strategy in building substantial wealth. And they all follow the same principle 99% of the millionaires do. Consider David, for example, a client of mine who started his wealth building journey in his early 40s. David committed to investing $500 per month from an age of 45 to 65, and the magic of compound interest began to work its wonders. And here comes the first principle into play, and that is the power of compound interest. With strategic investments in assets like the S&P 500 yielding an average of 10% return, his investments grew to almost $300,000, demonstrating the power of compound interest and early investing. David's disciplined approach has positioned him well on the path to financial freedom, enabling him to retire early. And just as David, the second principle that can truly change your life is to start investing as early as possible. And the best part is, you and I can follow the same strategy. Take Angelique, for example. She began her investment journey a decade earlier than David, at the age of 35. Let's explore what her financial journey looks like. Angelique is committed to investing $500 per month for the next 30 years. So with a consistent 10% annual return, her investment will rapidly grow to $1 million. What's even more remarkable is that Angelique, when she hits the age of 65, she has only invested $180,000. That's only $60,000 more than David did with his $120,000, but her portfolio is around $1 million instead of David's $300,000. So this is the power of compound interest combined with starting investing early. And that is crucial for maximizing returns. Now let's say you want to help your kids to invest at an age of 25 and you manage to put in $500 per month for 40 years with a 10% annual return. So how much money do you think you will leave for your kids? It's more than $2.7 million. And it is not just about the wealth itself, but the freedom and the possibility it affords to your children. You will have invested less than $240,000 of your own money over 40 years, and yet it would have multiplied more than a tenfold during that time. So just imagine your kids could become millionaires with just $500 per month. And it's not about the numbers, it's all about the incredible impact this simple investment strategy can have on their future. So as you can see from this example, the third principle is time. Time is your greatest asset because it allows your money to work for you over a long period. Another crucial principle is the fourth one. It's a kind of secret skill that 99% of smart millionaires have mastered, and that is resisting the urge to time the market. And this is where many asset managers make money off their clients, but successful investors know better. So instead, you stay disciplined, focused on the long-term goals, and avoid getting caught up in the frenzy of trying to time the ups and downs of the market. A lot of investors, especially when the market goes down, get panicked, wondering if they should try to time the market. So buy when it's super low and sell when it's high. But here's the thing, nobody's got a crystal ball. So the trick here is staying in the game for the long haul. You don't want to get all stressed about whether it's the perfect moment to invest or not. And that's why I just stick to a routine. Every month, if it rains or shines, I put my money into the market. So take February the 9th, for example. The S&P 500 hit this record high and everyone is saying, this is it, it's going to dip. But I kept on investing. And you know what? 3 months later, it's even higher. So instead of stressing about the ups and the downs, I just keep on going and my money keeps on growing. Consistency is key to investing. But then the last but most important principle, and that is number 5. Simplify your strategy. Before you start investing, it's super important to know what you are getting into. What I mean is you don't want to dive into something you don't understand, right? Finances and investing can seem really tricky sometimes, but trust me, they don't have to be. That's why I'm here, to make it simple and understandable for you. And I have seen it happen to a lot of my clients in the past. They trusted fancy asset managers who made things way too complicated, and they ended up losing money because they didn't really get what was going on. So, understanding your investments is like knowing the rules of the game before you play it. In the upcoming video, I will reveal my 3 best ETF recommendations that could be your ticket to financial success for long-term growth and income generation. These picks, combined with the 5 key principles, will guide you away from the common mistakes many investors make, laying the foundation for a brighter future. And don't miss out on the opportunity to rewrite your financial story.